Aye, Dumelang, Abusheni, Ndeipi, Assalamu alaikum, Hola, bonjour. I don't remember the rest, but I do know, oh yeah, Mulibanji. I do know quite a few languages to say hi. But guys, listen, I was meant to be consistent and I was meant to come here every Saturday. Look at the time, and I've missed the South African crew, and I wanted the SA crew to be around here for today's topic, and I felt like maybe I should come on tomorrow, but because right now it's late. South Africa right now is, what time is it? It's 21:18. Yo, it's 20 past 11 down there. So we're not gonna get, because we got a comment last time, right, when we were speaking about xenophobia. We got a comment with someone who said there is no xenophobia in South Africa. So we want to talk about that. I would have loved us to have this conversation today, but hello Jaden, thanks for joining. So I would love us to have that conversation today, but he's probably asleep now. The person who commented is in South Africa and he's probably asleep now. So we would have really loved that conversation. As for, he says it's the media that's making it like South Africa is xenophobic and stuff like that. But we are also going to look at the rise in racism in UK and in USA. Like, you know, you've got the ICE going on in USA, and I hope that UK doesn't develop or copy or mimic that behavior, because I don't think we can afford it. It sounds really bad down there. So I would have really loved him to be here for us to talk about the stuff that's going on in South Africa, the stuff that's going on around the world. I think immigration in particular is like a worldwide crisis, right? Everywhere, everyone is complaining about immigration. But what is the real problem if the whole world is complaining about the one thing? What's going on? So I would have really loved him to be here. I wonder if he's awake, okay? Because it's my cousin actually who commented and said that, yeah, there is no xenophobia in South Africa. In fact, the media is just making it look like there's something going on down here, but we have nothing going on down here. You know, they're just trying to keep you away from South Africa. And I have seen a few people that travel to South Africa and say, hey, it's not exactly how it's portrayed in social media. So is that correct? Are people living in South Africa who are not from Africa, like who are not from South Africa and from other parts of Africa, are they there experiencing something, willing to share and tell us if it's true? Is the media really out here to make it look like Africans are busy fighting when they're truthfully not? Are we all just a united front and everybody else is making us look like that? But I will try my best to come on tomorrow so we can have this conversation, because I think that was the first one on the list, right? That was the first one on the list, like xenophobia. And then we're going to move on to the rest. Perfect. But I just want to give you guys this nugget today. Hey, Precious, now you are in South Africa. Do you mind commenting and let us know, do you think there's xenophobia going on in South Africa, or is the news making South Africa look bad and making it look like something that it's not? Okay, let us know, Pre. Hopefully tomorrow you can pop up, Komi can pop up, Jonathan, my cousin, and we can have that conversation. It'll be nice to hear from people in South Africa, but unfortunately, I'm coming on this time when it's super late and everyone in South Africa is like sleeping, because you know what, when my man told me that come out and eat, my big back was out here. Okay, I gotta go and eat. I gotta do that. Not missing out on food. I love food. So yeah, but I will try to be consistent. I want to be serious about social media this year. I've been meaning to be serious about social media for a while, but this year is the year. So I'm gonna do exactly that. But otherwise, I just want to tell you guys that, you know, take care of yourself while you're out there, while you're hustling, while you're busy making things work for yourself. Don't forget to take care of yourself. I feel like everyone has started this year and they're just rushing to get things done, rushing to achieve goals, rushing to do so many things. And people need to take it. take care of yourself, you know, be kind to yourself. Somebody else's win, you know, don't let it affect you and make you feel like you're not achieving anything. One step at a time. Everyone is going in their own pace. Was that Ian? Hi, Ian. Yeah, so everyone is going in their own pace, so don't feel like you have to achieve as much as somebody else has, just because, you know, you don't feel like you've done. Most of the times you've achieved so much but you don't see it yourself. So be kind to yourself. This year is running fast. We're already over January. We're like next step now. We're in February and it's moving quick, right? And everyone want to get things done. Hey, Ian. So everyone want to get things done quickly, but, you know, be kind. How you doing, darling? Nice to see you here. Thanks for joining. So there's also something that I saw on social media, but you have to be careful with what you see on social media, right? Because you don't always know if it's true or not. Sorry guys, I'm like certified yapper. I can sit here and like literally talk all day. I'm a certified yapper. So yeah, I've seen on social media, and I don't know if it's true or not, but apparently there's a certain illness coming from India and it's looking really bad. It's like a brain thing going on. It's like a different kind of coronavirus. Thanks, love. So this is the time where you need to, like, we all need to be wary. We need to take precautions, you know, in looking after ourselves and making sure that, because I'm not gonna lie, after coronavirus, there was a new variant, and then another variant, another. It's like there's a lot of things going on in the air, so we all need to be careful. And guys, just have your herbs. Like, seriously, eat your herbs, drink your herbs, chew your herbs. Like, get on with the herbs. You need it more than now more than ever, because at the end of the day, all these things that are going about, eat your ginger, man. Just chew on your turmeric. Just go ahead. But yeah, the world is going crazy. Would you agree? Like, the world is going crazy at the moment. If it's not a new variant of something, it's another thing that you see on the article, and someone has done something crazy once again. Look after yourself out there. Be kind to yourself, you know. Don't race yourself on somebody else's lane. You're on your own lane. You're achieving as much as you can. You're doing as much as you can. So be kind to yourself, and don't compete with anybody else, because you don't know what they go through behind closed doors. A lot of people go through a lot behind closed doors. So yeah, be kind. But yeah, we're gonna try and come in tomorrow when everybody's awake, not at this time when everybody's sleeping and I'm the only one awake. We're gonna try our best to come back and discuss further. I know, guys, it's gonna be a bit of a slow run until I get a hang of this. I'm learning as I go. Hey, I'm one person that's very kind to myself, no matter where I go in life. Like, no matter where life takes me, life will take me into a point where I gain weight, and most people will probably want to hide and not show themselves. But look, guys, you're gonna see me, whether I'm bigger, slimmer, whatever. You're gonna see me, because I'm good with who I am. I'm happy inside. So external, not so much so an effect on how I should feel, because I'm just happy. I think I'm a top girl, you know. I think I'm just cool. So because I think I'm just cool and I'm content with who I am, I think hardly things externally affect me. So I think it's good for you to be acceptance of yourself, no matter what, where the swing of life takes you, because life will take you for a few swings in life. And yeah, Dala, what's up, bro? I just came here to talk a little bit. I was meant to come in earlier, but here I am coming in so late. But I'm gonna have to pop out and see if I could come in tomorrow where there's more people here, and we can talk about this xenophobia that's going on in South Africa. And someone said, there's no xenophobia in South Africa. People are making it up. So I would really love to see if there are people who are from other parts of Africa and they reside in South Africa, to see if they experience anything at all. Or is it really truly the media? I mean, I know that Donald Trump is obsessed with South Africa lately. I've seen a few things where he was just like really obsessed with South Africa. And then, you know, taking out all the Boers and all of that stuff. Like, even then, people said that there is no one, I have to find another word before Facebook blocked me. There is no such thing as people being taken out for their race in South Africa. The media is just making it up. How much is it being made up? And people in the UK, are you experiencing racism? Because since the whole immigration thing, a lot of people have expressed how much there's so much racism and is so much at the surface right now. People are freely being racist. And that's also including in USA and in UK. Personally, have I experienced racism? I mean, to be honest with you, I probably have, but I'm just one person who doesn't dwell into anything. I feel like there's people who like you and there's people that are not gonna like you. I just haven't, I'm just not a person who, when someone doesn't like me, whether they like me or not, for whatever reason, right? Oh, that text message threw me off for a minute. For whatever reason, someone doesn't like me, I just get on with it. Like, I don't think I pay so much attention to it, because unless if it's like really obvious, like if someone comes to my face and say, I don't like you because you're black. If someone comes, then I'll say to you, yes, I've experienced it. But I feel like there's some people who like me and some people who don't like me. And I just don't pay attention to the people who don't like me. So for whatever reason that they don't, it might be the color of my skin. I don't know. But I don't really pay attention to people who don't like me. There's probably somebody who don't like me right now watching me. Oh, well, hi. I don't know, hey, I don't know. But if it was like, as I said, if it was like obvious, like, oh my God, this person literally treated me wrongly because of my skin color. But I do hear a lot of stories of people experiencing racism within the UK. And, you know, by the way, the whole thing about the flags, is that racism? I don't feel like it's racism for people in England to put up an English flag. Like, is it an English flag or a British flag, whatever? I feel like, yeah, okay, sharp. Like, if I was in South Africa and putting up my South African flag, I don't know. Unless you can say the intent behind it is to say, this is my country, you shouldn't be here. Unless if that's the case, then that's different. But personally, I'm just like, when they did that whole thing in London, I was like, I've actually never seen, I've been here for a good 23 years now, and I actually have never seen an event where English people like have flags and everything. I never seen it. So I was like, hey, good on you guys. It's just like, hey, good on you guys to gather around and celebrate who you are. Good on you. So I don't know. I just don't know. I just think I've never seen an event like that before. So I was like, hey, man, you guys should be celebrating who you are. But then again, if the intent is to say people should go because of their race, or is it a case of, as I said, immigration problems are worldwide. I think everyone around the world is somehow, because in South Africa, they are also complaining about immigration. Everywhere, Canada, everywhere, everyone is complaining about immigration. Who are those immigrants? Because if I go somewhere else, I'm an immigrant, right? Even English people, when they go somewhere else, they're immigrants. So we all, one way or the other, unless if you don't travel at all, unless if you just stay where you were born and just remain there. I guess that's when you can't really experience being an immigrant in any country. Number one, my thought on this is I think it's all about respect. I think if you go to a certain country, or if you visit, let me put this metaphor forward. If I visit someone's house, I'm going to take off my shoes, and then I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to respect their home. This is their home, right? It's not my home. So I think it's a matter of respect. When you go anywhere else, like some British people, when they go to certain countries, I think I've been to Spain where I saw, there was not much respect there. I saw some people who were not really being respectful there. But I think that's all it comes down to. It all comes down to respect. When you go somewhere, when you visit somewhere, I think it all comes down to respecting where you are. This does not necessarily solve the immigration problem that the world is facing. Who are these people? If the whole world is facing it, by the way, who are these people that are being immigrants everywhere? Of course, third world countries are running off to find something better. How, and how they actually put that forward. I think people are more at ease if these people go and work and contribute and pay their taxes. I think that's where people are more at ease. But right now, everyone is just like, not immigrants, not illegal immigrants, not people who are here genuinely. Everyone is just like, as long as you're not English, get the hell out of here. That's what it came down to. I feel like the whole purpose was like, can people who are not here illegally sort themselves out and do the right thing in the country, right? And then it just eventually went to, can anybody else who's not English get the hell out? And it's like, that's when the people who were racist just kind of found their voice, found a way to express themselves freely, So I think that's what happened. But otherwise, there are some really lovely English people. I've met some really beautiful English people, lovely people. So there's good and bad. I went to a show where we had, oh my God, this show was lit. Boys to Men. Joe, most people were there. I think I saw a lot of familiar faces in this place. And Tony Braxton was there. Cisco was there. But the crowd was full of so many Caucasian people. You wouldn't believe it. The people were just singing along. The people were just getting along. This was a really nice event. People were just getting along. Let me show you a little clip of it, right? Oh no, Facebook is gonna say I'm playing music that I shouldn't be playing. Never mind. Unless if I play it unless I show you guys without the song. But it just reminds you, this kind of situation reminds you that, because a lot of people are saying, oh, this is the time that English people are showing how racist they are. They're really showing how racist they are. But it's not everyone, guys. I know this, because I've seen this, okay? And I've been in the show where, it was full of a lot of English people. I was surprised how many Caucasian people were at this event. I was so shocked that they even know the song. This mature lady, in 2 rows down, she's singing every song, Boys to Men. It's like she listens to it all the time. And it's like, yeah, you know what? It's not everyone, Some people will hate people, some people don't. There's good, there's bad. There's good and bad everywhere. Every skin color, every race, every background, every ethnicity, you name it. There is good and bad everywhere. Okay, I'm one of the good black people. I'm joking. Okay, unless you get to my wrong side. I'm joking. So yeah, that's just a reminder there that there's good and bad everywhere, and that's including in South Africa as well. This whole xenophobia thing, there is good and bad as well there, because there are some South Africans, who also fought against this whole violence that was really happening towards our fellow African brothers and sisters. But I was not meant to yap on for this long. I love yapping, but not by myself. Dudes, I'll have to go. I'll have to go really soon because I need to chill, man. I need to chill. I feel like I didn't really rest much until this weekend. This weekend I really had a good rest. I feel like it's been ages since I had a really good rest. But this weekend, a girl had a good sleep. It's important. Look after yourself. Don't hustle too much to the point you're lacking sleep. You can't catch up with yourself. You're losing memory. You're live streaming at this hour. So yes. I'm gonna have to say bye. and we're gonna see when we can get. I'm gonna have to personally, as I said, it's a learning process for me. This is a whole learning process. So I'm gonna have to contact the people that I want to come here to come. Oh, you loved it, Ian. I'm really glad. I'm really glad, Ian. I'm glad. It's a good talk. Do you want to come up and talk, Ian? Do you want to come and share some of the stuff that I said? Would you like to? Let me know in the comments, please. If so, it'll be a really good chat from an English guy, you know? It'll be a really good chat, Ian. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you thought about everyone putting up their English flags, like from an Englishman. I would like to know that. So if you can, you don't have to put on your camera. I know you're a little shy. How do you do that? Do you know what? We're both figuring it out because I'm gonna try and see if I can do that. Let it okay, it says add send request. See if it requests. It says adding. I guess you have to accept somewhere. While we wait for Ian. Ah, there you go. It says you want to join. Ian, we're both on the screen like this. We're both trying to figure it out, mate. I'm pretty sure I sent it. Hold on. I'm gonna do it again. Approve. Ah! Ian! Oh my God, we figured it out, man.
How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you all
I'm
right?
okay. How are you? Long time.
I am doing really well, and I was on Facebook, just scanning Facebook, and then this video came up. Ah, let's have a look at the video, and you were there talking. And
it was actually live.
You like?
Oh my God, you're up at this time, and then boom, there I am. And I was just busy yapping on. I didn't think anyone was going to join, so thank you so much for joining me.
How many people joined then? How many people are on there then?
It's just me and you, mate.
Really? No way.
I think it'll take time. It'll take time for me to actually get a viewing.
My doggy.
Hiya! Oh, look, so sleepy, so tired.
A long, hard day walking and eating chicken and stuff.
Chicken? Spoiled?
Well, she only the best for my dog. She only eats chicken.
Do you know what? I like that dog. I like chicken.
She cost me a fortune.
Really? Yeah, she's expensive, but she likes the outdoors as well. I saw your pictures.
Yeah,
she loves the outdoors.
I'm always just walking with her and things. Oh, Emily's here.
My sister-in-law. That's my sister-in-law. That's my sister-in-law. You know. When I was saying that I know some really nice English people, she's the top in the list. Very amazing person.
Is she lovely?
Oh, she is.
I go back to your talk, back to your discussion there regarding the flags. I mean, where I live, it seems to be a bit racist when people put the St. George's the flags up. For whatever reason, I think it's I mean, it's kind of, it's where I think it's middle-aged kind of white guys who do it in big gangs, and the tour around different cities and things, and with the flags and stuff like that. And I don't know, it is felt to be a bit racist amongst people that aren't, in those groups. I get your view, and it's not racist, and I wish I could agree with you there, to be honest. But I think in some areas, yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so from your experience and what you've seen, it was actually a racist remark.
It was more. It was kind of them putting their stamp on the fact that they're the white, the English, the white. Um, you don't see any ethnic minority, other people there, that are black, Chinese, whatever.
Oh, okay.
It's all middle-aged white guys.
Ah,
Unfortunately,
yeah, the proper, like this is like a platform for them, like it's like a chance for them to express themselves. Whereas the whole thing started with, a problem within the immigration, but then now they took a chance to go ahead and experience to express how racist, uh, how they feel about other people and other ethnicities, really. Do they go to a point of violence? Because what we had in Birmingham, there was a young lady here, she's Asian, and she has experienced violence, physical violence. Unfortunately, she was assaulted.
in what
And
by who? But in what respects?
but yeah, but basically
By
there was English white people were saying to her, you should go back to your country, and they essayed her.
really.
So we have seen it twice. Actually, it's happened twice to two different women. Unfortunately, but one was no, both were Sikh women. Like there were Sikh religion people, Asian women, and they both experienced being essayed by white men who told them, you should go back to your country. Now, this is the part I don't understand. Is where they say, go back to your country because what you've brought to this country is obviously negative, but then they did it in a very,
Violent way.
horrible, vile way.
Mm.
So that's why I keep saying that there's good and bad in everyone. And those were bad people who unfortunately found a chance or a platform to go ahead and do what they do best. I think it could have been any reason. They could have found anyone. It could have been anything. It could have been any race as well. I think if they're going to do that, they're going to do that anyway to anyone, you
Mm.
know?
Mm.
But it's a shame to know that it's a, because I thought, you know what? At the end of the day, if they're going to put up the flags, what's wrong with that? Go ahead and put up
Yeah,
your flag.
in any other way, you'd have thought that's quite a nice thing to do, being patriotic. But unfortunately, there are undertones of it being a racist slant, a racist kind of I don't know. It's where I come from, right? The areas where I live, it's a bit of a shame. But your comment, I think your comment about music. I mean, I think music does bring people together. Music is a global language in my eyes, and you go to gigs and you go to concerts and everyone's there, aren't they? Everyone's enjoying the music,
Yes.
and I think music is so important to bringing people together. Definitely.
It is. It is. I've seen it. I've seen it at this show when music just brought all these like different ethnicities together, and nobody cared, with everything that's happening. This is not long ago, and with everything happening, nobody cared. Everyone is there to just enjoy music, and it's like that everyone was just united with music. Nobody cared.
Mm.
And what about you, Ian? Are you racist?
Am I? What do you think? What do you think?
I don't know. Should we have an answer?
No, I'm not racist in the
No, you're not
slightest.
racist. You love people for who they are.
Look,
Just
we're all the same. Underneath, we're all the same. We're flesh and bone, aren't we? We're lungs, we're hearts. We're all the same, aren't we? Underneath, aren't we? Really? I mean, what the hell? It's like, come on, guys.
exactly. So, what do you think about the whole immigration problem within the UK? Because fact of the matter is, there is a problem, right?
There is, and I mean, I get it. I get people come across into this country, don't they? And they can't speak the language. They don't work. All they do is claim benefits. I mean, that I don't agree with that really. I mean, if you're going to come to this country, surely you need to contribute in some way, don't you?
Exactly. That's what I was saying about going to someone's house and showing respect.
Exactly. Yeah, it's all about respect, isn't it? I mean, if I went to live in another country, which I might do one day, I don't know, I'd get away from this place. But you know, I go where I'd be respectful. I'd learn the language. You know, I'd work. I'd contribute, you know, to society. You know, I would do that. I don't know.
Yeah, I think this is where the problem started in South Africa as well. This whole xenophobia thing going on in South Africa. I think people have got a problem when you come to their space and don't respect and start taking the piss,
Yeah.
basically. Yeah, I think people have a problem when you come in and you start committing crime instead of looking for opportunities. This is the only part where I don't agree with the violence or how they deal with it. I feel like obviously leave it to the police, you know, leave it to
Mm-hmm.
the authorities to deal with
Mm-hmm.
it. I don't think you should take, you know, responsibility of that and just treat people badly like they do in South Africa. There was some really bad videos that I saw on social media with how they were treating other people from other countries, African countries,
Mm.
but I understand the frustration in most of this stuff, but I don't support the action that they take towards it. Like what I said about the two young ladies here in Birmingham, that's where I don't support the action taken towards, you know, being racist and stuff like that.
Mm.
But
Do you live in Birmingham? Is that where you are, Birmingham?
yes,
Where,
I'm in Birmingham.
what's it like there?
Well, hold
Is
on a
it?
second. You don't know that?
You were in Birmingham. Last time when we chatted all those years, all those months ago.
Yeah, it's been a
You
while. It's
were.
been a
But
while.
you're still there. You're still there. You're still
I'm
there.
still here. I'm still in Birmingham. I'm still in
Yeah.
Birmingham.
And
Yeah.
what's it like in Birmingham? I haven't really been to Birmingham. I don't know what it's like in Birmingham in terms
Do you
of,
know
you know,
what?
that racial tension, whatever.
I like it. I love Birmingham. I actually love Birmingham. I love it here.
Right,
You
great.
get everything. You get a diversity of everything and everyone. The shops, the everything you get. You know, you got the Asian shops, you got the Chinese herbalists, you got the African shops. You know, I get all my lovely fruits. I love my fruits and get them from, you know, the Jamaicans. You got a diversity. I love it here. You
Mm.
know, that's why I love Birmingham. It's because it's so diverse, and I love diversity because I got an English friend. African friend, Muslim friend, you know, and so does my
Yes,
daughter. She's got all these, you know, group of friends. I like it this way.
yeah, same as Leeds. I'm still in Leeds, and it is. I mean, there's so many different kind of cultures and things in Leeds. It's brilliant. It's a great place to live, Leeds. But I think Birmingham is probably similar to Leeds, I guess, isn't it? In a way, it's probably similar, isn't it? Are you chatting to your friend there?
Yeah, my sister-in-law says she wants me to be in rugby. I used to live in rugby, by the way.
I've
Yeah.
been rugby's lovely. I've been to rugby. It's lovely
Yeah, you
there.
like rugby, do you?
I like rugby. Yeah, I've done some work there before. Yeah, it's nice.
Oh, that's amazing. I lived there for some years, you know.
Did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Curry. What's it? That curry house called? I went there for a couple of times. And it was so nice. The curry was so lovely.
I tell you what, the best chippy I've ever had is in rugby.
Is it?
Oh,
But
close
just
to
the
my
same place.
sister-in-law's.
The same place.
Perfect. It's probably the same place. It probably is. No, the food there, I'm not gonna lie, the food, the Chinese foods, you know, the cheapy, even the Toby's, the carvery there. Thumbs up.
Toby's cat boss. Come on, Toby's Calvary.
Of course.
Really?
I love a Sunday roast.
Yeah, but is Toby Carvey, is that kind of a bit kind of frozen food that they reheat and things like that, or is it actually make the food? Is it all fresh? Is it
Oh,
fresh?
she's asking if it's Titash or Maharaja.
Oh, in rugby, say them again. What who?
She wrote them down on the comment section.
I know, is it comment? There's comment section, is it? Was that?
Both me and you still figuring it out, dude.
There's
We'll
comments.
get it right
Actually,
next time.
I did put a comment. Yeah, how did I? I've lost the comments now. I can't find the comments. I don't know where they are.
She was asking if it's Miharaja. You know what? You probably know it better when you see the logo. You know
Yeah, I
those
can't
kind of
remember the name.
things.
It was on like some high street, and it was next to a Oh, yeah, I can't remember. I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a
I
while.
know. Right, I better get off anyway. It's been lovely
Thank
chatting to
you.
you.
It's so nice to see you, Ian. You know
You
what? You look exactly the same years ago. You just never age. You're just a handsome
like
man, aren't you, really?
likewise. You
Oh,
radiant.
thank you. So are you, man. You're more radiant here. Look at that. Could put a Vaseline and shine it up, man.
Come on. I make up with that. If I have like a bald head, I have to have a beard. I can't have a bald head and bald chin, can I?
Trust me,
That
you're
would that would
doing well. Bold and beard is the way forward, Ian. This is how a man should look. Trust me.
you're too kind. You're too kind.
Now you look great. You look great, mate. Do take care of
You
yourself
too, love. Okay, take it easy. Okay,
and stack up on some chicken for that doggy.
I shall. See you then. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
matey. Bye. Oh, that was nice. That was nice for Ian to join us for a bit. Um, change to viewer. Okay. Remove guest. There you go. I figured it out, Ian. The spark. You know what? It could have been. We ended up being friends. It could have been. Who knows? Could have been. That was years ago. But you threw me off track. You threw me off track. But yeah, there you have it. There are some people who do put up the Union Jack flag as a sign of, yeah, look, this is our area, marking their territory. That listen, we do not allow any black, Asian, anyone other than English or white. So you see, that is news for me because if I didn't know that, I would have right marched in there and didn't know. And I wonder what could have happened. Do they get like I know of two cases in Birmingham where the English got violent with this whole thing of being, want the immigrants out. And how do they know who's an immigrant and who's not? Because at the end of the day, the two people, bless them, that they attacked were actually British. Okay, I guess they're saying that English people only, they don't care whether you're British or not. But then at the same time, if you're, British, that means you're not illegal. So what is it that they're saying? Are they saying we don't want illegal immigrants, or are they saying we do not want any other ethnicity than white? Because at the end of the day, there are, obviously black, Asian, Chinese people who are also British. So what is it? I think people are just taking a long try at this racism thing, just expressing what was builded inside and just letting it all out. But at the end of the day, there are still some kind people, as I said, and I know that because I have a great sister-in-law who is an English lady, and she's amazing. So there are amazing people out there. But going back to the first thing that I said, okay, she's saying that they are usually very uneducated. I tell you what, it's the same thing as in South Africa. The people who are xenophobic, mm, yeah, and some are just going on by what everybody else. There's some people who are racist or who want the immigrants out because they are following on to what everybody else is saying. Like, just a sheep following on to what everybody else is saying. Oh, they say that we don't want people. Oh, okay, then if they say so, then I'm gonna decide. I think there's a percentage of people who do that. They just following on to what everybody else is saying, just leading on, just carry on to what everybody else is saying. Then I should follow it too. So I think some people do that. But otherwise, guys, I am gonna prioritize my sleep. I'm gonna go to sleep because last time you saw me here, I was tired. I don't even know how I forced myself to come up here, but I was tired, tired, tired. So I'm gonna prioritize my sleep this year and get a good rest. I need it. Toodaloo. I love you all. And I'll catch you again, hopefully tomorrow, right? We can have a good conversation before South Africa goes to sleep, because South Africa is sleeping right now. And I really wanted to talk to the people that are in South Africa. And I'm repeating this for the people that are just joining so that they can just hear what we're talking about. But I will try my best to come in tomorrow, and we can pick it from there. Have a good sleep. I love you so much, Mrs. Shibambo. So proud to call you Mrs. Shibambo. You know what? We need a crown for the real Mrs. Shibambo. And that's you, girl. You're getting that crown. And you know my crazy ass is gonna get the crown, right? Yeah, bo. Have a good night. Robalang sintle. Tlelani kahle. Mitlela kahle. Robalang sintle. Lalani kahle bagiti. How'd you say in French again? Sleep, halabra. Asazi. I don't remember any other language. But yes, guys. Bien, bien.